The User Policy Editor is for setting the look and feel and access restrictions for users. Anyone managing a large network needs user policies, and Resara has you covered. If I click on it, I see the different user policies currently available. Resara comes with pre-built base policies to work with. The default policy is totally unrestricted and a good base policy for administrative users. Laptop is for your Resara laptops. Power users gives you access to the classroom assistant, so it's ideal for teachers. Restricted is intended for students and prohibits users from customizing their user environment, getting command line access, and other security limitations. If I click on a policy, I can see all the different options I can customize. Because there are so many different options, I will just highlight a few in this demonstration, such as browser settings. From here I can set browser proxies, bookmarks, and the home page for my policy. Under General Restrictions, I can see how easy it is to disable and enable access controls like access to a command shell or the run command. In the restricted profile, all of these options have already been selected. Editing the KDE menu is one of the most frequently done tasks. Here I can see all of the entries in the default policies K menu. If I wanted to create an entry, it's very easy. When I click on the entry, I can change the icon. Then I give it a command for the command that runs the application. Once I've created the menu entry, I can drag it to the point in my K menu that I want. And to delete it, I can just right click and delete. If I want to edit an existing entry, I simply click on it. So here I can change the command, or I can change the icon, or I can change the comment. It's very easy. So you can see how easy it is to edit the K menu for your user policies. If you need to deploy a new application for a particular classroom, you would create a user policy for that classroom with the new entry, and it will instantly be available to all of your client computers. You never have to visit or update individual computers to add applications. Everything is done in one spot. Now we will go over how to assign your policies. There are several different ways to apply your user policies, the first being the default policy or global policy. This is the policy users get if no other policy rule is in place. Usually it's set to the restricted profile in school environments. You can also assign policies by user groups. User groups can be pulled from Active Directory or other authentication servers. Here I will assign the staff group to the Power Users policy. I can also set policies based on particular users. The administrator account is always set to default for full access. I can also set policies based on particular user. The administrator account is usually always set to default for full access. User accounts can also be pulled from Active Directory. I can also set policies by computer or hardware group. This way you can set a user policy based on what computer or computer lab you're logged into. So the graphics lab could have a different user policy than the library, for example. To create a new user policy, I go back to the main menu and click on Add New Profile. From here I give the policy a name, description, and what profile I want to base it off from. As you can see, assigning user policies in Resara is pretty straightforward and easy. This pretty much sums up the User Policy Manager. Another important feature of Resara is our login scripts. Resara supports setting up as many drive maps as needed for your users and supports just about any kind of file server that is out there. So if your user data is stored on a dedicated file server, no problem. If you have home directories already specified in Active Directory, you only need this map home script. This script will automatically pull the home directory information from Active Directory and map the user's home drive on login. For additional drive maps, we simply write a script. In this script, if you're a member of the teachers group, then it will map the drive documents from this path. The second script will map the public folders drive from this path for anyone that logs in. As you can see, login scripts are very easy to write, and Resara always works with its customers to create login scripts as needed.